everybody. Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacino. Let's take a look at Tesla today. We're talking about if it got above that 211 mark with the two tops from last Thursday, Friday. We're going to watch for a run towards the 217.67, the 50% retracement. Exactly what we did. Let's jump down to the 1 hour. Get some feedback that people like some of these shorter term looks also. So you see here, gap up. So here's the 1 hour rotation zone. So we closed into it on Friday. Gap up, running up just shy of that 50% retracement, hitting the 200 period simple moving average. So that was a target area, pulling back to the rotation zone and the concept that we've talked about on the daily, on the weekly, every time frame. So here's prior resistance becoming support. So once it's broken, we watch for a return. Now there's a concept we have. This is static, this is dynamic. So the rotation zone is dynamic because it moves, and this is static. So when the static and dynamic line up to give an area, it's a really nice area to watch for a rotation back up. And then it closed just after rotation back up. So we still have this gap. So we break below the opening bar's low today on the 1 hour, about 209. We'll be watching, it'll be minus support about 207.50. Then we'd be watching for the gap fill down to 204.39. So those are the key levels to the downside. If we broke below this low here of 203.50, we'd be watching for the next gap fill, which would take us all the way down to 196.68. Now keep in mind, that's below 200, and a lot of people will still target that 200 round number. So to the upside, again, above today's high, which was 215.72, minor right around 217.67. I'd be watching 217.50. And then the next major area, let's zoom out back to the daily chart. Daily chart, we have this other gap fill, which would take us to a full gap fill, and that would be 228.33. And with the 62.5% retracement, 227.84. So that's your key next area of resistance that we'll be watching on any continued rally. Based off the daily, not an overbought yet. So let's just check the 4 hour. 4 hour, just want to point something out here. So we have a higher high in price action, and we have a lower high in our RSI that we watch. So this is the first divergence. Remember, we can have multiple divergences in a row, but this is starting to lose some momentum on the way up. So just keep that in mind. If we do push higher and then we make even a lower RSI, if you're trading from the long side, might be time to raise stops or take some profits, but take some kind of action. Don't just sit on your hands and do nothing unless you're a really long-term trader. And again, we can't give financial advice. This is just helping people learn how to trade these markets. If you're looking from the short side, this is the kind of price action that at key levels and reversal patterns, there's areas or opportunities to potentially reestablish some shorts or add back onto your shorts that you should have been unwinding on the way down and reestablishing on the rally back up if you're bearish on Tesla. So that's both the bull and bear case, and we will talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.